Thanks for joining us again here on Spark Street here in downtown Ottawa. Uh, let's talk about how you might use the SXM system for a moment. You're a mobile operator. You deploy your infrastructure here in Ottawa. You might want to know what are your competitors doing. The SXM system will tell you what your competitors have deployed, what kind of technologies, where they've deployed it, what the capacity is of that system, whether or not they are experiencing any challenges. Are they at 100% loading on their system, or are they 10% loading? This system, this particular node right now, I think it was detecting and reporting on roughly about 30 different cells that are detectable in this location right now, from I think about 5 different operators and about 12 different base stations, continuously characterizing those. So if you're an operator and you want to know what the competition is doing so that you can react to what your competition is doing, the SXM system can do that. You need to know whether or not a new cell has been deployed here on Spark Street by your competitors and you want to react to that, the SXM system will do that. It will tell you the moment it happens. So if you care about your competition and what your competition is doing so that you can make sure that you're a little bit better, a little bit worse, whatever it is that you choose, you will know exactly how your competitors are servicing this community moment to moment, day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. But you might also be interested in the quality of the transmissions. The SXM system is also continuously monitoring parameters like RSRP, RSRQ, the noise ratios, levels of interference, and so forth, so that you can see not just how your system is performing, what kind of issues your system is encountering, but what kind of issues your competitor systems are encountering, so that you can take action on that. And that's a key element here for operators, is that the SXM system provides you actionable insights that you can follow up on, as opposed to some systems. They will give you a general idea. For outsourcing, it might tell you generally we think that a 5G cell has been deployed down here. SXM will tell you when it was deployed, when it was turned off, what kind of technology is being used, what the capacity is, what the bandwidth was of it, and whether or not it's actually being used by customers. Some other reasons why an operator might be interested in the SXM system. Spectrum squatting. It's a real issue out there, whether or not your competitors are actually using the spectrum that they claim that they are using. The SXM system will tell you whether or not they are actually using that spectrum, or maybe they're only using it a day, a month, insufficiently servicing the public, and you want to step in, you will have that concrete evidence to identify the spectrum squatting and making that strong case to your local regulator that that spectrum should possibly be reassigned to yourself. Let's talk about spectrum acquisition. When the new licensing is coming up for additional spectrum in the area, by identifying what your competitors are doing with their spectrum, how well they are using it. You might know that they've acquired 50, 100, 200 megahertz of spectrum in the area, but how much are they using it? What's the capacity that it's being loaded at? That's going to inform you on whether or not they really do need more spectrum here. So you can understand their acquisition strategies, which in turn can inform your acquisition strategies on how much you should be paying for that new spectrum. So you might ask, why do I need real-time competitive intelligence? I know that my competitor has a base station in this area. Great. But why do you need real-time? You need real-time so that you can react in real time to those changes. When your competitors deploy a new cell, you want to know that so that you can counter it with your own cellular deployments. If you can see that your competitors are under-deployed, you can take advantage of that either through improving your own service levels, or perhaps more importantly, through marketing activities. You could micro-target this area knowing that you have the capacity to serve your customers far more effectively than the competition does, because you can see their infrastructure and how it has changed day to day in servicing their needs.